Who lives in a place like this, though, I ask you, honestly? Come on.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined, but the architecture seems too recent.
Alright. Let's have a peep.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
I actually would have liked to poke around a little bit more first,
Poor
but...
kid.
I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual?
Because we gotta make sure we're not overlooking anything.
I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Alright, guess that's it. Alright, we're going to the mansion, Bradley. Let's go. Or not. Whatever. That's fine. You stay there, Bradley. We'll cover this by ourselves. What a pleasant looking place. Are the windows boarded up or bricked up? Boarded up. Okay. That would have been quite extreme. So, can't go through here. Anything up here, though?
I'll have to find another entrance.
Well, thank you, Pierce. You're fucking top-notch detective work. What about over here? This doesn't look like critical path. Yeah, definitely not critical path. Do you think there's anything over there? Better go back around just to make sure. Who lives in a place like this, though? Like, this is, you know, you wake up every morning and you look outside and you go, ah, death and decay everywhere. Wonderful. Mind you, I suppose if they were all, you know, a little crazy, that probably helps, doesn't it? You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps. Now, there better be something over here. Is that... Oh, thank goodness. Oh, it is a clue. Okay. Alright, fine. I was like, well, never mind. Did I see something? No, I'm crazy. Alright, well, that was an insightful trip round, wasn't it? No, okay. That was an insightful trip round, wasn't it? Let's go all the way back round again. Anything on this side of the log?
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Gee, Pierce. I hadn't noticed. What a delightful island. No wonder they all started fucking the fish. Alright, now, actual progress into the manor. Bradley's out, you know, doing whatever he's doing over at the graves. Probably best not to think about it, honestly. Alright, illuminating. Fantastic. See so much clearer now. Okay.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
Bradley!
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Shouldn't really need this key. Okay.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
What the fuck just happened? I'll fucking gut you and throw you in the ocean for disturbing the dead. I'll kill the rats. Alright. What foolishness was that? Jesus Christ. Whatever. But before we go in there, what's hanging out down here?
This gate is locked.
Fantastic. Anything down here? Okay, wonderful. They're making a lot of progress so far. Oh, this must be Silas's hut. I'm sure he'll really appreciate me trying to break into this one.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
We just saved the game. How ominous. Anything over here? Anything around the back of the hut? Dead bodies? Any fish?
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Ooh. Oh. In we go. Or not. I feel like this will be important later. For now, let's go inside the mansion, I guess. What about this side? You know. Oh. Oh, God. You want me to go up on the...
I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Fantastic. Well, this has been a deeply illuminating experience. Let's go inside the manor now, I suppose. That's what I get for trying to be diligent and explore the island, I suppose. Oh, hi, Bradley.
Shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker. Still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley managed to calm him down. Well, and Bradley, you know. Finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. So what spook do you think we're going to find in here? Because we haven't encountered any kind of enemy yet, right? Except, well, I mean, I suppose we have, haven't we? There's got to be, like, something in here. Because something was watching us. It might have just been Silas, but, you know, basically I'm thinking about the other Call of Cthulhu game, and it's something a little fishy that's following you around, if you catch my drift.
Who left this light on?
How much CP do we have right now? 1 CP, okay.
The Last
I get one
Supper
of
for
those?
Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Ooh, let's reconstruct.
What kind of meat is this?
Oh no. We're not medical enough to know what it is. Hold on, we go on the other side. It's... It's something, certainly. Also... So, the button I pushed was the crouch button, by the way, but it seemed to have this odd effect of just having me glide across the table for a second, so that was weird. Alright, can't identify the meat, not medical enough. What's this?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
That's what he looked like? He looks like an asshole. I feel that's probably what we're about to find out as well.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat, or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Anything else? Alright. Enough reconstructing. God damn. One of these days we'll succeed a skill check.
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Any chance I can get one of those lanterns?
Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her son, Simon, ready to go somewhere, but without Charles. Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her
don't do it
son,
again.
Simon.
So I'm noticing over there in the other window that it's having a little bit of trouble actually, like, keeping up. Like, I'm noticing the recording stuttering over there, so we're gonna reduce the settings ever so slightly.
Ready to go somewhere, but without Charles.
See if that helps. The game, like, to be honest with you, the game doesn't look incredible on the highest settings anyway, so it's probably not going to make that much difference overall.
Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. The pyramids aren't that exotic. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Well,
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
This is so easy to circumnavigate, Pierce. 1 foot up, tunk, 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 done. Whatever. Fine, you know. If I had to guess, based off the fact we're playing a Cthulhu game, he was probably looking for Eldritch lore.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Fantastic.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Alright. Well, first off.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
What do you mean, was he? Then we've covered that one already by the massive debt he had.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Oh?
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
I don't know, it kind of looked like shit in the place. When I looked at the painting in the warehouse, I was like, this looks like shit. And then I was like, I came out of the place that was on fire. Like, oh, that makes sense. Else? Doesn't look like it. Anything I can move around? Nope, nope, nope. Under the sofa. No. Oh, the thing down there is already lit up. We've done it. We've done it. We did it. Oh, it won't let me exit yet. Never mind. Can we actually go out here? Is this allowed? Oh, here we go.
Did someone escape the fire?
There we go. Alright. Oh, wait. Can we go outside, though? Is this allowed? No. No, it is not. It's the void out there.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Let's not go with the police botch this investigation.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
The couple had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
That's 3 CP now, right? Yeah, still not quite enough to do anything with.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This
Nope.
door is locked.
He said something about it, so maybe we'll go through that later. Collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. Great. Oh, could we do a medicine now? No, it still needs 4. Okay.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Alright, you go that way, my friend.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
Oh, this is the foyer. What's up? Nope, never mind. I'll just put that fun down right now, I suppose. Yep, Bradley's fucking gone.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dated 1818.
Oh. Alright.
Moby Dick. Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
We actually took Moby Dick, so I guess later Moby Dick will be important somehow.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
We've established that like 3 different times now, Pierce. Don't worry, we know. Ooh, spooky thunder. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Precise and detailed treatise the particulars of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary makes it accessible to the profane. Wow, we sure are making a lot of medicine progress, aren't we? Oh, now we could do it, because now we have only 3 CP needed. Oh, that and occultism can only be done by items in the world. Okay, I see, I see. I did wonder why they were a different color. You know, it does help if you read the UI, I suppose. So by the end of the game, we're going to be a medical master.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by 2 families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Well, alright.
There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about
Guess
this
we can't investigate that good enough.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
How about that? Can't even try that door. Can I go up the ladder? Nope. Alright, what other spooky books do we have laying around? Nope. Nope. Thought that shrub was something sinister. That would have been the perfect time for something to just be standing in the window. What we got? Oh, now we're up here. Perfect. Wonderful. Boy, I sure would like to have one of those lanterns.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sis, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes to the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Anything on the other side of it? Nope. Very spooky. Anything down in the lobby now? Nope. Because this also seems like the time where you would look down there and be like, oh, there's some kind of subhuman thing down there. Maybe another time. Ooh, rats. I can hear a rat. We did... Oh. Huh. Pierce, I've noted something suspicious here. We got some scratch marks here, and I don't think rats did it.
Locked.
Oh, this feels safe. Oh, this is the kids' room.
The boys' room.
Ah. Let us reconstruct. Alright. Ah, here. No. Okay, fine. Oh, here. Here.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Pierce, like, let's not read too much into things, my dude.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
A fair bit, we can already tell that. So let's have a gander at these paintings before we investigate, right? So we got Jaws right there on the big one. We've got some kind of faceless monstrosity that's recurring, because that also seems to be that one and that one. And they're all very bitey and very chompy people.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
But he hung them all
Simon's
up on the
troubles
wall.
went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
What's this? The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. So the kid's seen something spooky on the island.
What was going through that boy's mind?
You know, honestly, like, we should take a few of those with us. You know, so we can compare at another time. Okay, well, let's get out of this room. Oh! It's a key. Is it for this door? Wonderful. Oh, perfect. Fantastic news.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
I see it now. I see it already. Because we see the scratch marks going out from this, right? So, something came through. Some horrible abomination.
Bradley? Is that you?
It scratched this place up something fierce, and then the kids saw it, and it all fell to shit. Oh. Perfect. Wonderful. Great news.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Huh.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Let's see, anything a bit unusual? One was returned. The Shambler for FS. That's the only one that has a name. Treatment? So, FS shows up a lot. JF showed up a couple times. Dr. F. One was Dr. F for treatment. And then there's a 1 to AD. Shambler was also for FS. Okay.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
It's the only one that had a name so attached to it, so that one's going to be important.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Yeah, the second page they sold for a lot more money as well. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and displayed it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Can we go in here?
The door is blocked on the other side.
I see. Wait. Where does that go? Was there a door around here? Yes, there was. Oh, that's where the fucking scratch marks go. Oh, shit.
What will her room reveal about her?
Yeah, we'll go to that one later. Alright, so we got the investigation doodad up. So the spooky occult room connects directly to the other room. To her room. I mean, you know, Great. If we didn't have enough spot hidden, we could investigate our way in instead. So, you know, look at that. Branching story. So we gotta find the hidden doodads. Really? Don't want to open that and go through anything?
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Spot hidden thing. Ah, there we go. Sarah Hawkins' sketches look more like a gallery of horrors than anatomical studies. Do they represent what haunts her nights? Ooh, occultism progress. Look at that. We did it, boys. We did it. So we've apparently spotted all the hidden stuff in here. Really? That's it? That's all that's in her bedroom? 2 things. It's a little disappointing, to be honest with you. Alright, fine. It's time to go up the staircase. Like Pierce, I see this shit. Master Detective over here, however.
Is anyone there?
Are we gonna find, like, Bradley's corpse in here or something? Thank goodness. Oh! Look, it's me! Oh, here's that guy I've seen. There he goes.
You! Stop!
Oh, fuck, he just fucking hopped into nothingness. Ooh, how dynamic. Where'd he go?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
What's that symbol mean? Now, I know you want me to go that way, but, real quick, can I go back upstairs and search that room again? I'll be right back, Bradley. Because there, you know, there's something up here, I'm sure. Like, you know, give me a sec, I'll be right back, I'll be right back. What is that symbol, even? Okay, sick, awesome. Anything here? Nope, nope. Nope, nope, no. Alright, okay, fine. Be that way. Whatever. I can't say I'm shocked, but at the same time, I'm a little disappointed. Oh, I can't jump down now. God damn. Gotta go all the way back around again.